and so on. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very excited about our next speaker. She goes by the nom de plume of the Supermarket Fairy. You may know her as Sally Graves, but I call her the Supermarket Fairy. She is a holistic health coach and creator of the Supermarket Fairy. She teaches people how to eat healthier by spreading the love of fruits and veggies, and gets both kids and adults to eat more of them. She provides educational and cooking parties for kids, school presentations, inspirational health talks, and personal coaching. Today she is here to share with us how we can all recruit more people to become vegan. So how about a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for the Supermarket Fairy.
Thank you, Eric. And I'd like to take this opportunity real quick to also thank Pamela Rice for organizing this event. Yay, can we give her a hand of applause? Yes, when things go so well and events are successful, we think it's easy, but it's not easy. There's a lot of time and planning behind this. So, yes, hello everyone. I am the Supermarket Fairy, and I love fruits and veggies. And I make it my sole purpose in my career and in my hobbies to get people, both kids and adults, to eat more of them, right? I truly have veggie pride, and I know all you do as well. So I'm hoping you can join me in the Supermarket Fairy chant, just to kick things off. So repeat after me. I love fruits.
I love fruits.
I love veggies.
I love veggies.
Okay, now one more time like you really mean it. I love fruits.
I love fruits.
I love veggies.
I love veggies.
Woo! So, 24 years ago, I was 17 years old and I became a vegetarian because I learned about factory farming. Even though I lived across from a farm, factory farming I didn't know until I knew. And then when I knew, that was it. I wanted no part of it. I didn't want that energy in my body. So that was 24 years ago. Today I'm going to tell you why we need to use the wonderful, delicious power of fruits and veggies to recruit more people to veganism. And the number one thing is that, unfortunately, it's very sad that the fact that billions of animals are slaughtered and inhumanely treated and killed is sadly not enough reason for some people to become vegan. And this is why. Because when you take the plate of a meat and dairy eater, that plate is largely filled with meat and dairy. And so when you tell them to not eat meat and dairy anymore, then all of a sudden they're looking at a very empty, very sad plate, because that is the sad standard American diet. So we as vegans need to remind them the delicious power of vegetables, right? So how many, by a show of hands, how many of you have been vegan for more than 5 years? Okay, how about more than 10 years? Yay, more than 20 years? Woo! How about more than 20 years in New York? Yes! Okay, so how many vegan restaurants were there in New York City 20 years ago? Yeah, maybe a couple, one candle, maybe, right? Not that many. Unfortunately, our veganism is still harboring the idea that veggies are dull, they're boring, that eating vegan must mean that everything tastes like dirt. In fact, I work at Live Live and Organic part-time, and I had a customer come in the other day and she's like, wow, look at all these amazing raw food products. And she said, you know, when I went vegan 20 years ago, none of these things existed, and in fact, if there was a vegan product, it tasted like dirt. So we need to rise above that illusion that fruits and veggies do not taste good. That vegan food is amazing, because it is, right? And thanks to the late Ren Berry, Liv, we're thinking of you today. there's over 100 vegan and vegetarian restaurants right here in New York City, right? There's even restaurants that are dedicated to specific cuisines. You have Bana Cafe, which is all Ethiopian, V-Spot, which is Latin cuisine in Brooklyn. We've got food trucks. We have ice cream parlors and juice shops and bakeries, right? All dedicated to delicious, yummy vegan food. And we need to remind our fellow meat-eating friends and families that these things exist. We need to take them to these places and share all this incredible, delicious vegan food that we've created, because we have created this. We did this, right? Our support of these vegan establishments make them continue to thrive. And not only that, but it's so delicious that our meat-eating and friends and family are also going to these places. So we need to support them more, but we need to let people know that they exist, right? It doesn't taste like dirt. Except if you go to Dirt Candy, which is all veggies. That's how mainstream veganism is becoming, where there are actually restaurants that are not particularly entirely vegan, but veggies are the highlight. You have Dig In right over here. You have Dirt Candy, where everything is vegan. So introduce those to your fellow non-meat eaters and just show them how yummy and delicious veganism can be. And then finally, the third way that you can convert more people to veganism is to shine your own light. I want you all to be walking, talking visions of how amazing veganism looks, right? So look at your own life and see where you can make little improvements, because I'm a firm believer that by making little tiny baby steps, you can make a huge impact on your overall health, right? So perhaps some of you could eat a little bit more organic foods, right? Go to ewg.org and look at their Mean 15, Clean Green and Mean 15 or whatever it's called, and make sure you're buying the most heavily pesticide and laden fruits and veggies, buying those organic. Maybe you're still drinking soda. Are you guys still drinking soda? No, please don't do that. Please don't. Cut out the sugar, cut out the soda. You'll start glowing and beaming. The reason why we want to do this is because it's very easy to be a junk food vegan, right? You could eat, I think there's actually vegan Doritos now. Please don't eat those. That's gross. They're trying to kill you. Let them kill the meat eaters. Don't kill us, right? We are alive and thriving and eating lots of greens and veggies, right? Sorry. So I want you all to examine your life and see where you can make a few little changes. All those processed foods, they're good to convert to veganism, but you don't want them in your diet every single day. You could eat pasta, rice, and potatoes every day, but you're also going to be pre-diabetic. And I don't want any of you, I want you all to be as healthy as you possibly can be. If you don't do it for yourself, then do it for the animals. Because they need you here. They need your activism. They need you to be advocating for them. And if you're not healthy, you're not going to be active. You're not going to be advocating. You're not going to be speaking out. You're going to be home. You're going to be miserable. So it's really, really important for us to be alive and thrive, so that when people look at you and they say, wow, I want that glow. Wow, you're achieving your dreams. Wow, you work out every day before work? I'm really impressed. And then they come to you and say, I want what you want. And you say, well, it's because I'm vegan. Veganism is the base of all of this that allows me to do what I do, right? So today, I am putting out there, I want to challenge all of you to try one new thing this week. I want you all to try one new fruit or veggie, because I know some of you are in a broccoli rut. Are you in a broccoli rut? Are you eating too much like broccoli? There's so many, there's hundreds and thousands of vegetables. And so I want each of you to go out there this week and pick a new one. I want you to hashtag Veggie Pride Parade 2015 and hashtag Supermarket Fairy. I want to see your pictures. I want to see what you tried new, right? Because so then you can advocate for the animals so much better. So I'm the Supermarket Fairy. I encourage all of you to eat more fruits and vegetables, and I need your help. So I need your help to get other people to eat more fruits and veggies too. So please follow me, Supermarket Fairy, all the things, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. That sounds good. Okay, and one more time. Oh, sorry, little plug. If you are addicted to sugar and you want to get off it, I'm having a workshop at Live Live and Organic, Tuesday, 8 p.m. Break your sugar addiction. Believe me, you'll be flying. You'll see your wings, your own wings grow. I guarantee it. So one more time, because it makes me super, super happy. Can we do the Supermarket Fairy chant? I love fruits.
I love fruits.
I love veggies.
I love veggies.
And one more time, like you really mean it. I love fruits.
I love fruits.
I love veggies.
I love veggies.
Woo!
And those wings are real, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Those just, and they may look fake from a distance, but I've examined them thoroughly. They sprouted from her organically the moment she became vegan. It's extraordinary, and the same thing can happen for you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very excited about our next speaker. He plays